I'm Charlie Sykes from the Bulwark. Oh my, we have a fourth flipper. Anybody remember this?
You understand that, like, someday you're going to regret this, right?
3.5 years.
Someday you're going to regret this when your kids and your grandkids look back at this time and you use slurs and smears like fake news to hurt news outlets. No, but
debate, Brian,
Jenna,
you can't even come on.
I think in 10 or 20 years, if we just sit down and talk about this, you're going to recognize how damaging it was.
Well, this morning, Jenna Ellis, one of Donald Trump's lawyers, became the fourth defendant to plead guilty in Fani Willis's case in Georgia. You might remember the others: Sydney Powell, the Kraken lady.
I'm going to release the Kraken.
A bail bondsman named Scott Hall, and of course attorney Kenneth Chesebro, all admitting that the big election lie was not just a lie, it was a crime. You all remember Jenna Ellis, nice young woman who became the public face of Donald Trump's lies. Remember her here?
The election was stolen and President Trump won by a landslide.
Back in the day, she was pretty confident about the lie.
We know already that the election results in at least 5 of the swing states were irredeemably compromised.
And then there was this.
All of your fake news headlines are dancing around the merits of this case and are trying to delegitimize what we are doing here. Your question is fundamentally flawed when you're asking where is the evidence. You clearly don't understand the legal process.
Well, it was a completely different Jenna Ellis in court today. This is what a tearful Jenna Ellis told the judge.
I look back on this whole experience with deep remorse. For those failures of mine, Your Honor, I have taken responsibility already before the Colorado bar who censured me, and I now take responsibility before this court and apologize to the people of Georgia.
So if you're keeping track at home, that is 4 guilty pleas out of the 18 people who were indicted down in Georgia, which seems to vindicate Fani Willis's strategy of using Georgia's RICO statute, the racketeering statute, to go after all of the people involved in Trump's orbit. These are the small fish, and the whole point of her strategy was to put pressure on them to plead guilty and to then promise to testify truthfully. And what are they going to testify about truthfully? That Donald Trump was lying, that there was a plot to overturn the election, and that it was a crime. This all seems to suggest that Fani Willis's strategy is working. Another reminder, you are not the crazy ones. I'm Charlie Sykes. We'll be back with more tomorrow.